Good evening, Ms. Bahal. I am Beverly Chance. And I'm about to do my presentation on the business plan for the Fitness Flex mobile gym. First, I'll give an outline of the various sections of the business plan, which will include the executive summary, the company description, the marketing plan, the operations plan, the financial plan, a management plan, and the expansion exit strategy. In the executive summary, Fitness Flex Mobile Gym is a company that is in the business of ensuring that people stay fit by exercising regularly and maintaining healthy lifestyles. We are about to service the whole of the Grenadian island community, as well as visitors and travelers to the island. In the executive summary section, you'll see details of our services and amenities, our mission and vision statements, a synopsis of the various parts of the business plan, the long-term plan for the business. Then we'll give you the company profile, which is just a short note detailing the specifics of the company legal structure, what problems we intend to solve, because really that's the genesis of a business. Entrepreneurs need to look at a problem to solve and then come up with a plan to solve it. We'll focus on the customer, organization, and businesses it intends to serve. It will also outline the organization structure, management team, and service delivery team. Our marketing plan, which may be one of the bigger sections of the business plan, details our target markets, our competitive advantage, our SWOT and PESTLE analysis, which will go into things like our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities, our threats. We'll look at ways to promote the brand, various vehicles, whether it's digital advertising, postboards, posters, on-spot advertising. That will be detailed there. We look at the marketing channels for gym business, and we would also look at a detailed sales strategy of how to, well, we have been in the business for about 5 years, how to improve our sales. And sales meaning we're not in the business of really selling, but selling our businesses to people who are interested in health and fitness. Next, we will look at the operation plan. The operation plan mainly specifies all the physical requirements for the operation. These include physical requirements, mainly equipment, facilities, location. It will walk the reader through the important task of employees at all levels so that they can understand, so that the customer can understand how your business works and what the customer experience is like. Then we go to the financial plan, which is the meat of the business. Our financial plan will provide detailed cash flow reports because we are seeking investors to boost our capital to expand services. Because Flexible Fitness Gym is in operation for more than 5 years, we are able to include income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements for the past 5 years. We will provide prospective financial outlook for the next 5 years, include forecasted income statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements, monthly and quarterly projections will be provided, matching them to our funding requests. Our expansion exit strategy is really the last part of the the presentation, in which we will detail our sustainability goals, and once the business is sustained as we would want it to, if there comes a point where we need to exit or sell it to somebody, we need to ensure that value is maintained. So this will be done through continued delivery of quality services, up-to-date, latest gym and fitness equipment, continuous improvement in the value of our business to ensure a product with a viable exit strategy. Of course, an important part of any plan presentation is to anticipate the questions that are going to be asked by the investor. And some of the questions that we believe an investor would want to ask before spending his money would be, what percentage of the market do you currently occupy? What share of the market you're targeting? Why is this the right time for this product or service? What is your marketing strategy? Of course, that will be given in the detailed business plan. How big is the opportunity? Your experience in the industry, and you have to tell them why you are the right person to bet on to achieve this. They're also going to ask about your competitors, your strengths and advantages over your competitors, your perceived weaknesses or disadvantages, your financials, how soon will the business start making a profit? You know, and another possible question they may ask you about your burn. What is your operational cost right now to keep the business going? You know, what profit margins are you operating on? What other streams of revenue can be added? Because it is always good to have other streams of revenue that could supplant the original plan in case, you know, things become problematic, you know. Of course, use of funds is always an important part. A business investor wants to know how you're going to use those funds that you're seeking. How much is going to be spent on overhead, how much versus expansion. Obviously, if your overheads are too much, there will be little room for improvement and expansion, and you may find the business stuck at one level. Nobody wants to invest money that, you know, is not used optimally, and then possibly the owner could come and ask for more, you know. Another question would be, if you don't get all the money that you are looking for, what will you do? What is the contingency plan? What assets have you invested in this capital? What are the biggest risks to my investment? If I were an investor, I would ask that. What is your exit strategy? And of course, they would want some sort of, you know, in terms of your legal and regulatory risks, they would want, you know, not confirmation, but reassurance that you are taking care of this aspect of the business. I will move on now to another section called Where's the Information Found? First of all, the commitment of the entrepreneur. This will be found in the explanation of your management team resources. There's an area where the special skills and experience of each manager is detailed, outlining what each member brings to the business. Your present and future financial needs are addressed in the financial plan. The specifics of the opportunity is addressed in the unique selling proposition. Your significant risk is addressed in the SWOT analysis. Your competition is listed in the target market analysis and research, which details all information on the competitors in your field. Your sources of competitive advantage is listed in your marketing strategy. And the capabilities of management will be in a management summary, which details the manager's background, the experience. You know, these are actually like mini resumes giving you an idea of their academic and their history. As a business owner, I would ask the following questions prior to completing the business plan. What is my operating budget? Is my credit rating good enough to secure an investor? Does my team have the experience, skills, and commitment to execute this plan? Will my investor be interested in ROI only, or will he also want to actively participate in decision making and the operations of the business? What are the biggest challenges I will have to overcome? Where do I see this business in 5 years? What is my competitive edge? How will I measure success? The last page actually is my references, which are detailed. A. Cremades, 100 questions investors will ask, seeking funding. Martins, a sample gym and fitness center business plan template. Parsons, how to write a business plan. I am concerned about the time, so I hope that I have been able to briefly touch on all aspects of this plan, and the details are listed in the actual hard copy, which will be forwarded to you. Thank you for your time. Beverly Chance, signing out.